whatever it is, it's even better fresh. Still warm.
Fry!
Season 1 of Futurama is so densely packed with jokes that you forget most of them by the next episode. So I went back through all 13 and pulled the best ones you completely forgot, starting right here. The entire crew stands lined up and waiting while Professor Farnsworth, who owns the company, tries to remember whether he has ever actually gotten around to appointing a captain.
Now, which one of you is the captain?
Oh my, I haven't picked a new captain yet. It's always so hard to choose.
Bender is physically incapable of making a single decision on his own, so Fry steps in with a stirring speech about the one noble thing that truly separates a person from an animal.
Come on, Bender. It's up to you to make your own decisions in life. That's what separates people and robots from animals and animal robots.
You're full of crap, Fry.
Farnsworth has assigned Fry a new dorm roommate, Genter, his genetically enhanced, hyper-intelligent monkey, and is fully confident the two of them are going to hit it off.
Now shake hands and make up.
You want a banana?
I don't eat bananas. I prefer banana-flavored energy bars made from tofu.
I don't like you.
Zap Brannigan has captured Leela and could not be prouder of the airtight legal reasoning that made it possible. Kif has heard this particular statute a few times before.
I fail to see any problem, sir. You already imprisoned her under Directive B10.81.
You mean Brannigan's Law?
Right, that law.
Which one?
Brannigan's Law.
The professor has scheduled tomorrow's delivery, and once again he has chosen the destination with a complete and cheerful disregard for his employees' survival.
Good news, everyone. Tomorrow you'll be making a delivery to Ebola 9, the virus planet.
Why can't they go today?
Because tonight's a special night, and I want all of you to be alive.
Farnsworth unveils his latest invention, the smelloscope, and demonstrates it by tracing a distant odor across what he insists is a scientific chart, and is, on closer inspection, a napkin he has been eating off of for several decades.
The odor travels past this coffee stain here, around the olive pit, and into this cigar burn. And this appears to be a doodle of myself as a cowboy.
Then his lifelong rival, Professor Wernstrom, steps up to grade the invention he has waited an entire century to destroy.
I've waited 100 years for this, Farnsworth. I give your invention the worst grade imaginable. An A-.
It is Fry's very first trip off Earth to the single most romanticized destination in human history, and he is fully prepared to take his rightful place among the legends.
So, where are we going anyway?
Nowhere special. The moon.
The moon? The moon? The moon? Wow! I'm gonna be a famous hero, just like Neil Armstrong and those other brave guys no one ever heard of.
Fry takes a long, satisfied pull from a can of Slurm, swishes it around, and calmly fishes a full human tooth out of his mouth.
Rats. Just another tooth.
The crew catches Bender secretly glued to a cooking show, and he scrambles to explain what they definitely did not just see him watching.
Is that a cooking show?
No, of course not. It was, porno. Yeah, that's it.
Bender, I didn't know you liked cooking. That's so cute.
Ah, it's true. I've been hiding it for so long.
It's okay, Bender. I like cooking too.
Pansy.
If any one of these already got you, subscribe. We do this every week. Before Bender is allowed anywhere near the wheel, Leela makes him look her dead in the eye and swear to the one safety rule that actually matters for a robot of his particular design.
I want you to look me in the eye and promise you won't get behind the wheel without some kind of alcoholic beverage in your hand.
I promise nothing.
The gang digs up a genuine 20th century television as an antique curiosity, and Amy takes the moment to appreciate just how far picture quality has come since then.
Get a load of this pathetic 20th century TV.
What's wrong with it?
Well, aside from causing eye cancer, these things had a lousy low-definition picture.
That's true. On a TV like this, I bet you couldn't even make out my obscene tattoo.
That's cute.
The crew has finally had enough and quits on the spot, which the professor takes surprisingly well.
Shove it! We quit!
In that case, I'll have to hire a new crew to go on our company vacation.
Vacation?
All right!
Every can of Slurm comes with a contest, and the commercial is admirably, legally honest about exactly what your chances of winning the grand prize really are.
No purchase necessary unless you wish to enter the contest. Odds of winning mathematically insignificant.
I like those odds.
Drafted into the army and ordered into battle, Bender takes a brave and principled moral stand, right up until the military applies its standard, fully automated solution to conscientious objectors.
Whoa, hold on! I refuse to fight. I'm a conscientious objector.
A what?
You know, a coward.
Since this is an emergency, all robots will now have their patriotism circuits activated.
It is every robot's duty to give his life for the good of humanity. Oh, crap.
The crew stages an intervention for Bender, and they take great care to spell out which of his many vices they were always perfectly fine with before finally getting to the one that crossed the line.
Bender, we didn't mind your drinking, or your kleptomania, or your pornography ring.
In fact, that's why we loved you.
But this electricity abuse crossed the line. You almost killed us.
And you made me feel like a jerk for trusting you. Just like when my friend Richie swore he wasn't taking drugs, and then he sold me my mom's VCR. And then later I found out he was taking drugs.
Yenter's superintelligence has made him completely miserable, and he finally decides to give up the burden of genius for a simpler, happier, far more achievable dream.
When I had that, there was too much pressure to use it. All I want out of life is to be a monkey of moderate intelligence who wears a suit. That's why I've decided to transfer to business school.
No!
Fresh off hiring them, Farnsworth walks his brand new delivery crew down the lineup and assigns each of them the exact role they were so clearly born to play.
You'll be the captain, you'll be the delivery boy, and you'll be the alcoholic, foul-mouthed...
Fry has accidentally become the emperor of an alien planet, and a very timely package arrives from his friends back home, carrying some urgent information he probably should have had a little earlier.
Your Highness, a package came for you. Hey, thanks. Wow, this got here just in time.
Stranded mid-mission, Leela discovers the ship has run completely dry, and Bender reveals his signature approach to any responsibility that was assigned to him in advance.
Bender, I told you to fill the tank before we left.
Yeah, I'll do it when we get back.
In the middle of a tender, dramatic moment between Fry and Leela, Bender demonstrates his deep emotional investment in his best friend's relationship the only way he knows how.
What is the matter with you?
I just wanted to be part of the moment.
Hey, he stole my ring.
Sorry. Well, that solves the mystery of the missing ring. This calls for a drink.
Overflowing with warmth at the dinner table, Bender announces that he loves everyone so much, he simply has to express it physically.
I'd like to give everyone hugs. Come here, Fry.
Oh, but I don't want to.
Fry, you're my friend.
On his way out the door, the professor hands Fry and Bender a device of genuinely unimaginable power, along with the one simple instruction he can be absolutely certain the two of them will ignore.
You two lock up the F-ray, and for the love of God, don't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Bender proudly gives Fry the grand tour of his enormous new bachelor apartment, saving the true crown jewel of the whole place for the very end.
You think this fruit tree's gonna get enough light?
There's a window in the closet.
This is huge. Bender, why don't I just live in here?
In a closet? Oh, humans.
After an entire ordeal of being turned good, then evil, then good again, Bender promises the crew that he has finally found himself and settled comfortably back into his one true, perfectly balanced nature.
Don't worry, guys. I'll never be too good or too evil again. From now on, I'll just be me.
Do you think you could be just a little less evil than that?
I don't know. You think you could survive a 700-foot fall?
Good old Bender.
That's the whole engine of Season 1. The biggest ideas science fiction has to offer, handed to the pettiest, laziest, most gloriously self-interested people in the galaxy. And somehow, it lands every single time. If you want the first half of the season that pulled it off, the episodes that quietly built this world before it started tearing it down for laughs, Part 1 is right there.